sorry I'm late. I was just with HR. It just took longer than I thought.
It's okay, Marisol. Before we talk about the next 6 months, can you tell me about what happened at Sherry Gardens? I've had some complaints about, from 3 residents and 2 family members.
I'm not too sure what you mean. We had a good outing.
Well, according to Mr. Ryers and Mrs. McKay, you didn't bring a usual food and snacks.
That's fine.
And according to what some family members said, there were no washroom. Is that true?
It's true that I didn't bring snacks this time, but that's because I talked to the people on the list and I suggested that this one time they bring money instead of snacks. Sherway has so many options for food.
Well, I'm afraid it doesn't matter if Sherway has food options. The ministry guideline states that the food and beverages are to be provided. You know this, don't you?
I'm so sorry, Marenza. I do know the guidelines, but I just thought we should change the way things get organized and planned this one time.
Okay. Well, I understand. I have other things to deal with, though. It's okay. You can go now.
Sorry I'm late. I just had a meeting.
It's okay. Before we talk about the last 6 months, can we talk about what happened at Sherry Gardens? I've had some complaints from a couple of people.
I'm not sure what you mean. We had a really good outing.
Well, according to Mr. Ryers and Mrs. McKay, there weren't the usual water and snacks. And according to some family members, they've been told that there were no required washroom breaks.
It is true I didn't bring snacks and water this time, but this is because I talked to the list of people and suggested that maybe they bring money this time, and because Sherway has so many options for food.
Mary Flor, I'm afraid it doesn't matter if Sherry Garden does have food options. The ministry guideline states that there should be food and beverages provided. You do know this, don't you?
I do, and I am so sorry. I guess, you know what, I should follow the guidelines from now on.
Okay, thank you for your apology, but this is going to be a verbal warning. And you are very good with your residents, and they all love you. Let's just continue to have the same attitude.
Okay, thank you.
She's going to believe the residents and family instead of me. I do a great job, and I don't care if Mirzana thinks so or not.
Don't worry, she's not going to do anything about Sherway. She has to deal with family council this week. By next week, she'll be on to the next thing.
I mean, one freaking outing, just like all others. Do they all have to be amazing and stick to every freaking guideline? Talk to you.
Okay, we should probably take this competition aside.
I can't believe she's going to believe the residents and family instead of me. I do a great job, but I do understand where she's coming from.
Don't worry, she's just trying to ensure the same standard every time. By next week, this will all blow over.
Yeah, you're right. I should have just followed the guidelines.
Mr. Craigie, this is Timona McKay. My mother is in 319A. I've left 3 voicemails over the past 2 weeks, and you haven't been in touch. The vinyl baseboards in my mom's room have peeled off. The cleaners have swept away the vinyl, but this is left exposed, rotting drywall and gigantic holes. Her room looks like a war zone, and nothing's being done about it. Please call me and let me know when you'll be fixing the walls and the baseboards.
I think now it's just
The same masala without the M. Masala.
yeah. That's smart.
Mr. Craigie, this is Timona McKay. My mother is in 319A. I've left 3 voicemails over the past 2 weeks, and you haven't been in touch. The vinyl baseboards in my mother's room have peeled off. The cleaners have swept away the vinyl, but this is left exposed, rotting drywall and gigantic holes. Her room looks like a war zone, and nothing has been done about it. Please call me and let me know when you'll be fixing the walls and baseboards, as this is my 3rd time calling about this. Oh, and also it's fair to let you know, I'll be in touch with Mr. Casmino, the general manager, tomorrow morning. Hopefully, this will make a difference.
Oh dear, this is important. Gonna be late. They have to deal with a work sitch. Be home by 7. XO BC. This is important. Gotta deal with this.